You're listening to Systemic Error Podcast. The failure was designed.
Newly revealed messages show Attorney General's key role in Trump vendettas, based on an article by Alex Henderson. Todd Blanche is not being tested. He is being processed. Power is the point. The Senate Judiciary Committee is holding confirmation hearings for Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche, with John Fetterman signaling a no and Republican unity still able to push him through. That is the basic fact pattern. But the real story is not whether Blanche can survive tough questions about Epstein or dodge discomfort about Justice Department abuse. It is that Trump has nominated a man whose central qualification by the reporting here is loyalty to the president's agenda and willingness to help run federal law enforcement as a political instrument. The record is the argument. The New York Times reporting cited here says newly obtained emails show Blanche did not merely tolerate Trump's desire to use the DOJ against enemies. He encouraged it. American Oversight says he oversaw senior DOJ officials pursuing politically charged investigations, convened the so-called weaponization working group, and committed departmental resources to Trump's vendettas against political opponents and election administration. That is not bureaucratic drift. That is institutional participation in retaliation. Confirmation theater. The hearings will likely produce the usual ritual of concern. Sharp questions, carefully calibrated outrage, and then a vote that measures partisan discipline more than democratic principle. The White House does not need Blanche to look clean. It needs him to look confirmable. If Republicans hold, the machinery advances. Fetterman's announced no matters only at the margins. A single dissenting Democrat does not fix the larger fact that Senate Republicans are still the governing shield for a presidency that treats the Justice Department as a personal enforcement arm. The misdirection machine. The article's biggest warning sign is how much attention can be diverted toward the optics of Blanche's testimony, the Epstein scandal, or the language of weaponization as if this were a technocratic dispute over process. It is not. The executive order to correct past misconduct is the cover story. The actual use case is retaliation. The reporting says that action has increasingly migrated to U.S. attorneys' offices, including Miami, where prosecutors are trying to build a grand conspiracy case against the Biden and Obama administrations despite a paucity of evidence. That is the pattern. Manufacture legitimacy first, then search for facts afterward. What this reveals. This is what authoritarian governance looks like in institutional clothing. It does not always arrive through one dramatic rupture. More often, it comes through confirmation hearings, office memos, working groups, and prosecutorial drift, all repackaged as seriousness. Blanche's usefulness to Trump is not that he is a neutral lawyer. It is that he helps convert presidential grievance into government action. The lesson is not about one nominee's character. It is about a system in which the Justice Department can be repurposed when enough senators decide that partisanship matters more than the basic separation between law and revenge. You've been listening to Systemic Error. Thanks to Alternet for today's article. With the automated voice of Cusel, thanks for listening.